This is Paddock Pass with Stopwatch Hospitality.
Have you ever been in a primary school play?
Have I ever been? Yes, I have. Did the whole Joseph and Mary thing play.
Who were you playing?
I was one of the wise men, would you believe it?
Before you went on stage, were you a bit nervous?
Yeah, you always do. Even now, going up on stage talking about British Touring Car Championship and something that I love, I still get nervous.
What about on the grid? At what point does that deep feeling in your stomach of nerves, those butterflies, that anxiety, that fear of failure, switch to a well-honed, sporting, mental machine? That was a good question, wasn't it?
Really good question. So that feeling really starts when everyone leaves the grid and it's just me and my number one mechanic. That's when it starts, and it doesn't go away until the lights literally go out. Then it's like we're on. And maybe even for a couple of corners you still feel a bit, wary.
So at that point, you're in a different, it's like you've got a different mental state, would you say? I mean, famously Ayrton Senna talked about almost having an out-of-body experience when he was qualifying at Monaco, and whether he was telling the truth about that or trying to outpsych his opponents, he thought he had that different mental state. Are you aware of that you switch mental states?
Yeah, you can, you know that your body's changing, your mindset's changing into what it needs to get the job done, and a very famous quote, I think, was Jackie Stewart, about when he's at, his Monaco, he's saying he manages to just switch all emotion off and not care about anything, but just, that's it. That was his way of committing himself and going for it and doing as well as he did. And I've not felt that comfortable or good at me being able to get the job done since 2010 when I was doing juniors. Every single time I got in that car, I knew I was going to win, or I had the opportunity to win. And therefore your mind state changes, and it enables you to literally not care about anyone, know that you're better than everyone else, and you can go and get the job done. And that is why I won 10 races that year. So I want to be in that position again, where I get into that CC and I go, no one's a problem, and I can go and win at any point. And that's what I want to feel like again.
That is Jake Hill.